There is
Everything is coming up, yeah.
electronics all around me. I am on the shop floor at Centum Electronics in Bengaluru, a company which makes so many electronic parts that in the 21st century, all rockets and satellites by India has their signature. I have with me Mr. Apparao. He's the one who set up Centum, and somebody who's making space grade material for us, especially for the Gaganyaan program, where India wants to launch an Indian rocket from Sriharikota to the space. And we recently had Group Captain Sumanshu Shukla going to space on a foreign rocket and a foreign crew module. That will all change thanks to efforts by Mr. Apparao. Mr. Apparao, what are you doing for Gaganyaan, and what are these complex electronic circuit boards we see here?
Yeah. What we actually do for Gaganyaan is, Gaganyaan has three major parts. One is the launch vehicle itself, then the orbital module, and the crew module. And the electronics that we make for them, we make for all the three types of modules. So we are everywhere in the supply chain of the Gaganyaan. We design, develop, engineer, and produce these critical products. What are the products, like you asked? It is right from the power supplies.
Which is the power supply in this?
This is the power supply, and this is the data acquisition system. For example, we do the sensors, which will actually tell you where the position of the Gaganyaan is. And we do roughly about 250 different types of modules that go on to the...
Are they human rated, and will we be able to safely take an Indian Gaganyatri to space and bring them back and not worry that the electronics were done by Centum or by India?
Absolutely. The important thing is, because there's a human, these are human rated. So it starts right from the design stage. You can't say it's just quality at the end of it. So you start with human rated. The design itself is rated for that, which means what? Your electronic materials, your components, the materials that you use are meant for that. And then, of course, you have the infrastructure that you need. You need the special processes, which are not that easy to develop, and which we have done over the last 2.5 decades. And so we have that expertise, and with that is how we are able to give the reliability and quality that is required for a human space flight. We've also
So will we get a safe Gaganyaan thanks to your electronics?
100%. Not to worry at all.
Thanks a lot for speaking to me,
Thank you.
Mr. Apparao, and may Centum Electronics go leaps and bounds and take India to a higher orbit.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
This is one sensor which has been made at Centum and which would give the position of India's Gaganyatri as the Gaganyatri goes into space. These electronics, all of them would go into the making of Gaganyaan, India's ambitious human space program. Without complex electronics, which are reliable, quality controlled, a safe human flight would not be possible. And some of these sensors would go in making sure that our astronaut goes to space safely and comes back from space safely and has a happy landing. So a safe Gaganyaan, the first footsteps for that being laid for the electronics component at Centum Electronics in Bengaluru. With camera person Govind in Bengaluru, Pallava Bagla for NDTV.